Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a long time. I haven't posted any video yet, but because of these issues of COVID-19, every now and then I'm not able to move outside. So like right now I'm in my accommodation. So there is something you guys have been asking me on my YouTube channel, mostly not on my YouTube channel but on my Facebook, and that thing is can someone study in Qatar? That's the question I've been getting from a lot of people, and my answer can be both no and yes. The reason as to why I'm saying that is when I came to Qatar, I had to check out first and see if I'm able to do any courses in Qatar. I tried to check that for almost 1 year. That's when I got the right thing to do, but for me I was doing it like it was illegally. But later, trying to check, I found that it's the right thing. You can do some short courses in Qatar, and there's some courses you cannot do at the same time. Let me give you an example. You can do a lot of short courses like safety and other colleges. Like you can study online. Maybe if you are from Kenya and maybe you stopped your studies back in Kenya, you can do it online. You can do it distance learning. Then you will be sent to the embassy. If there is a time for exam, you can go and do exams at your embassy. But guys, the problem is your work schedule cannot allow you to go and study sometimes, because if you're working more than 12 hours, it's hard for you to go and study. Or yeah, it depends on your work schedule, but you can sacrifice yourself. Maybe you during your off day every week, you can go and study. You can register some college somewhere and go do something that may come to help you later in your life. But when it comes to these other things, like, because also some friend of mine asked me on Facebook, how about talents? I know how to play football, I'm a comedian, I'm a photographer. That one you can do it at your leisure time, but I don't think, it's not easy. You might find someone to sponsor you, but it's not easy to gain that. If you have that mentality that you're coming from Kenya or from either country you are from, that you're coming to better yourself in terms of studying or in terms of making it better in your sports and your talent, that one I can't advise you, but you can try your best. There is it's not a 50-50 chances. It's like, let's say 20 out of 100 you can get a chance of maybe representing yourself somewhere, and then you can do short courses like that. So for example, let me give you an example. Let me give you an example of my certificate, the ones I did, some short courses that I did when I was after 1 year when I came to Qatar. I really took my time to think if I can do them. Like, let me give you an example. This is a 2 certificate. It's for health and safety. You can check it out. It's for health and safety. Both are for health and safety, but they are different courses. One is from IOSH, another one is from OSHA, and all of them, they come from, I think, UK. So that's how I managed to go and do. It was just a short course, like 4 months to 5 months, but you can make it more simpler, like 1 month, 2 months, depending on how you're working and depending on your work schedule. That's when you will know if you want to go and do some short courses or not. But chances of going to maybe to university, you want to go and study in a university or something like that, it's possible. But if you are registered from Kenya, you are registered from Kenya, like you want to come and study in Qatar. Oh, it was fallen down. Yeah, you want to come and study in Qatar, maybe you like Qatar University, and it can be very expensive. Maybe if you have an agreement with your parents or with the government, and if you have sponsorship, because I spoke to some guy who is my friend. The guy is from Kenya and he's studying in Qatar University. I almost thought it's impossible, but I knew that maybe these guys they are capable of paying school fees and stuff. So that's how he succeeded, and he came to study in Qatar University. So guys, I think I've answered your question of can you study in Qatar. Yes, you can study in Qatar, and chances are there that you might not study in Qatar, because first thing, it's very expensive. Like for me, doing these short courses, they costed me almost $1,000, which some of us cannot afford. It's a kind of sacrifice, something like that. It's not an easy thing. But if you have that urge of going to school, of doing some short courses, because sometimes also if you do these short courses, there's a chance that you can get better jobs. You can apply jobs here in Qatar, because even I have applied a few jobs in Qatar for my health and safety experience, and I'm still waiting. Maybe they will call me or not. That's the best thing about doing some short courses while you are here in Qatar. And this health and safety, it pays well depending on where you are going to work, what company is going to employ you, but it pays well. That's why most people who come to Qatar and they want to do short courses, they take advantage of this health and safety, because it pays well. So guys, if you are out there and you have been thinking of going to study or doing some short courses here in Qatar, you can go for health and safety, more probably, because that one, it's easier to get a job. It's easier to get a job. But let me give you one secret. This is Ayosh and this is Osha. These ones nowadays, it's not easy to get a job. So the secret is you have to study, and you have to go and do a course called Nebosh, and it's very hard. And when you are going to do an examination, you are being taken in a big room maybe, then you're separated like high school, then you have to do that exam. If you don't pass that exam, it's like, if you are from Kenya, it's like NEC. If you know NEC exams, yeah, it's like that. And if you don't pass, you will have to deregister again, or maybe register for another exam, and you will have to pay like 70,000 Kenyan shillings. And when you are going to study this course, you will have to pay almost 100,000 Kenyan shillings for you to study the course. So thank you guys for listening. Kindly, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. As you well know, that is Nyax Micheka. Kindly subscribe, so that I will be giving you more information on what the other things about Qatar, and those people back at home. Remember, it's a reminder, please stay at home, like the way the government is telling you, because coronavirus is not a joke. Kindly just stay at home. We know so many guys, they don't have jobs, they don't have money, but once you get that coronavirus, there are 50-50 chances that you can survive, guys. So you take care of yourself. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's your boy Nyax Micheka. Bye bye, see you next time.